All right, so ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another retail. That's right. The stories of my time working retail have officially do have a new name. They're called retails. So I went ahead and renamed the other one. Yep, I gave it the old George Lucas treatment. And we are now, I guess, officially starting our series of retails, except this is technically episode 2. But that being said, the store that I worked at, from my understanding, didn't really have a problem with like pets or service animals being in the store. I know a lot of places don't really allow animals. Some places don't even allow service animals either. Like, I know that gets a little finicky, but from my understanding, if I understand correctly, my store didn't really care about like pets or service animals. But there was a guy who took it a bit of a step further, if you will. Now, technically, this is cheating because I'm pretty sure this took place after my days in retail, after I finally gained my freedom from retail. But it's something I still saw in the store, so it counts. So as I was coming into the store, and the reason I say this takes place after, I think, is because I think I was just there to do shopping, because I do still shop at the store that I used to work at, and I mainly see my friends whenever I go in. But as I was going in, this guy was coming out, and I saw that he had something around his neck. Now, at first, I thought it was just like a really big necklace or like maybe a pair of headphones, and I was like, oh, okay. Hey, like some people have that around their necks, no big deal, right? Well, then, as I was passing by him, I looked a little closer, and I realized he had a snake around his neck. Granted, it wasn't a big snake. He didn't have a python. He wasn't out here like Jake the Snake Roberts, but it was a snake nevertheless, and he was like petting it and everything. Thankfully, it didn't jump off or jump towards me, so that's great. But yeah, not every day you see, well, first of all, not every day you see a snake just in regular, like, civilian life. But also, not every day you see a snake around a guy's neck. Again, not judging anybody, but that was a little out there. But yeah, I guess you see even when you don't work there anymore, you do still see some very interesting things in retail.